Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I created this cute ponytail. If you're interested in seeing how I did it, just keep on watching. Alright, welcome to another tutorial, and as you guys can see, my makeup is already done. I attempted this foxy eye look in a tutorial that I did just before I did the hair one. Be sure to check out that video, guys. I'll be posting it right after this one. Alright, so as you can see from my thumbnail, I am doing a ponytail and I am making a center part. I'm just trying to get my part as straight as possible. Parting has always been a little bit of challenge for me. I'm sure it is for you guys as well, at least some of you. Alright, so I tried my best to part it as straight as I possibly can, and I'm just adding some I think it's castor oil. Yes, it's a Jamaican black castor oil to the scalp, just to ensure that the scalp is looking clean and crisp, no flakes, and looking really healthy. Alright, so I'm just smoothing out my hair and I'm just putting everything into a ponytail. It might look a little bit lighter and a little bit straighter. That's because I attempted a silk press. I'm going to be uploading that video soon as well. Alright, so for this hairstyle, I'll be using the Aussie Instant Freeze hair product, starting off with the mousse. So I'm just using a handful of mousse just to smooth the hair. Just to smooth the hair down a little bit, I'm just going to brush that into place, and that's going to set the foundation for the styling gel that I'm going to be using next. So like I said, if my hair looks a little bit straight and looks a little bit lighter, I have not chemically processed it. I attempted a silk press. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of that video. I'm gonna post it shortly. Alright, so I'm just smoothing on the styling gel onto my hair, and I'm just going to brush that in place. Once I have everything in place, then the last thing I'm going to use is actually the freeze spray, which is just going to give a further hold, because this styling gel, even though it does have a firm hold, is not it does tend to flake, the hair does tend to coil back in short order. So I find out that when I use it and I added the freeze spray on top of it, it is perfect, especially for a style like this. You want to ensure that your hair is sleek as possible, so that's the reason I use the hairspray on top of it. So I'm just perfecting the edges, just add a little bit more gel, just define the edges a bit more, because the sleeker the hair is, the neater your hairstyle is going to turn out to be. I wasn't even planning on doing much for the edge. I wanted this hair to be as simple as possible. Sometimes less is actually more. I wasn't planning on doing anything extra today, but you guys can maybe add some twist to the front or the side or wherever you want to put it, just to add a little bit of drama. Like I said, I was just keeping it simple today, so I was just playing around a little bit with the edges and the sideburns, just a little bit, nothing extra. Alright, once everything is smooth and into place, I'm just spraying the hairspray for extra hold, and I'm going to be tying that down, tying my edges and the rest of my hair down with some hair strips that I have. And I use the hair strips so that my hair ends can be out and I can work on the ponytail while the rest of the hair is being dried. So that's what the back looks like. Now I'm going to be linking the hair that I use. I think it's a Ghana Express, something like that, but it's a pre-stretched canicolon. And if you notice, I added a hair tie to it. Usually the center of the hair would be right there, but I changed it and I put the hair tie a little bit further away from the center so that I have one end a little bit longer, and that's going to give me some more length when I braid the hair out. So I'm just using the hair tie that I attached to the braid to my own hair just to hold it in place. And then I'm going to take a little piece out. This piece that I'm putting aside is going to be to cover the base of my ponytail once I'm done. So I'm just clipping that out of the way. For the remaining hair that I have at the back, I'm just going to part it in 3 since I'm going to be doing a braid all the way down. So I'm parting it in 3 parts, and I'm adding some hair jam to my own hair to maintain the frizz a bit. Now there are a few things that you guys can actually take away from this tutorial. I was gonna edit it out, and then I think, you know what, I'm just gonna leave everything in. You guys need to see the struggle that I go through as well. I'm sure you guys go through the same struggle. So here I was parting my own hair in 3 sections as well. So for each section of the braid, there will be a section of my hair to go with it. So this is where you're gonna learn. So instead of me trying to like get all the hair sleek at once, the best thing to do if you're going to recreate this style is to smooth the hair, your own hair, if you choose to put it in, to include it in the ponytail, that is. Just smooth it along the way as you go. If you try to do it all at once, your hair is still going to stick out. And can I tell you, that piece of hair that I put to the side, it was a pain in the butt. It keeps getting in the way, and it just wasn't working out for me. So I had to just pull this thing out and redo the ponytail. So I found a solution for the hair. I pinned it to the front of my face, my forehead, to get it out of the way. And now I'm going to braid once more, but this time around I'm just feeling for the pieces of my hair wherever it's sticking out. I'm just adding the jam to smooth while I braid. So this way is actually way easier, and the hair actually looks neater. It wasn't perfect. I could still see a piece of my own hair sticking out, but I didn't realize until after I was watching the recording. But as I said, if you're going to be doing it this way and you're going to include your own hair, ensure that you smooth something on it, whether it's jam or if you have something else in mind. Or you can just not include your hair in the ponytail at all. You could maybe just wrap your hair around the base. The piece that I take out is going to wrap around it and cover it either way, so your hair would not be showing at all. And I think the ponytail would come out better that way, but I chose to do it the harder way, so that's something you can take away from this. Another thing is, when you're plaiting the braid down, ensure that it's not plaited too stiff. If you do, if you plait it tightly, the hair is going to be not so flexible when you're done, and you want to ensure that you have a very flexible ponytail. So be sure not to braid too tightly. Alright, so it wasn't turning out too bad after all, in spite of all the hiccups. And for the piece that I had left out, I'm just going to wrap that around the ponytail, the base of the ponytail, so everything seems naturally coming from my scalp. So I'm just smoothing the hair out, and I'm going to be using the freeze spray, the same one that I use on my hair. I'm just going to use that to hold the piece of hair that I'm wrapping around the base in place. You could maybe use styling gel or any other holding product that you have, or you could just wrap it around until you get to the end and just pin it in place with bobby pins, whatever you prefer. But I find that this way works easier for me, and I don't like bobby pins resting on my scalp. So if you're like me, this would have been a better option. Now, if you have watched my video thus far and you have not subscribed as yet, what are you waiting for? Be sure to subscribe down below. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Remember to share and remember to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this style, and if you have any suggestions for me, be sure to leave it in the comment section as well. I'll do my best to, meet those obligations. Alright, so smoothing the hair around until it's dry is critical to ensure that it locks in place while the hairspray dries. If you have a dryer nearby, that would actually make the process much quicker, because you could just use the dryer to dry it. But it actually dries really quickly, so as long as you don't use too much, just enough to hold it in place. So now I am removing my hair ties to check on my edges. It wasn't fully dried when I removed the hair ties, so I just added a little bit of hairspray to hold the part that I was seeing flaring up a bit. That's the part right there. As you can see, the next side is really flat, but I guess because I was pulling the hair tie from the opposite side, so right here kind of flakes up a little bit. If it was fully dried, that would not have happened. But there you have it, guys. This is the final look. I think this look is really cute. Even though it's not perfect, I still think that it comes out really cute. Let me know what you guys think about this style. Please comment down below. Let me know if you're going to be recreating this style as well. But you guys can clearly see how well my hair blended with this hair, this conical and braid. It looks seamless. It actually looks as if it's growing from my own scalp. I think it's really cute. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Remember to comment and remember to share with your friends. Alright, and I thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.